I used to live in Miami, Florida when I was a kid. My dad was in the Air Force. You know, you don't ever see any people in Miami getting in little rubber rafts swimming towards Cuba. Have you noticed that we never see them? The only guy I know who was stupid enough to go to Cuba looking for good health care was Michael Moore. Unfortunately, he came back. There's people crawling into little rubber rafts, desperately swimming through shark-infested waters, trying to get feet on the ground here, coming here because we're different, coming here because that system doesn't work. You know, I can move to France and live there the rest of my life. I'd never be French. I can move to Japan. I'd never be Japanese. People from all over the world can come here legally, and we will welcome them. And they can declare themselves to be American, and they are right. They are right. We have people who come to this country with nothing but the shirt on their back and a hope and a dream in their heart that within a generation have achieved the highest level of education, of wealth, of opportunity. And this is the only place in the world where that can happen. And regardless of what color they are, regardless of what background they have, regardless of their ethnicity, they can proudly say, I'm an American. And they're right. We're the only place on earth where that can happen. And if we lose here, we lose that last best hope for America for generations and for the world for generations to come. You know, these events over the last couple of days, the Tea Party events have been great. And I encourage you, by the way, to look to each other and get to know each other, because when they come for us and put us in the concentration camps, it's going to be good to already know each other on a first-name basis. So before you leave, make sure you get to know your friends and your neighbors, and be sure to look up in the sky and wave so they get a good picture of you with the satellite photos. Janet Napolitano's watching. Good thing is she's too incompetent to figure out where you are, so it's not going to be that big a deal. Yeah, Pelosi will tell, boy, talk about the blind leading the blind. The bottom line is that while these events are great and they mobilize us and they motivate us, they also let us understand that there are a lot of people that think just like us. You know, the greatest thing about Rush Limbaugh, and I love a lot about Rush Limbaugh, man, he is the most brilliant guy on radio, present company included. He is great. But what's made Rush Limbaugh so important is that millions of people started listening to Rush going, I thought I was the only one that thought like that. And then they'd hear their friends and neighbors calling, they'd go, wow, there's even others. And the same thing's true about these tea parties. You come here and you say, hey, I know you from church. Hey, you shop at Publix with me. And hey, I know you from Sunday school. We realize that it's our friends and neighbors who think just like us, who share this love of America, who are willing to stand up and say, I'm gonna make a difference. God bless you. God bless this great nation. But do not let this stop here. This is just the start. We are just the next line in that greatness of American history from past to present and future. Our kids will inherit what we leave behind based on what we do while we're here. Do the most. Do the most. God bless you and thank you very much.